MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball and it starts right now. Jaime Barria starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Digging in now, Craig Biggio, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, the designated hitter, Craig Biggio.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Altuve. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
A dive, but he's back. Line towards center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 0. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Jeff Bagwell. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Bagwell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. High and deep to left center field. Trout looks up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Striding into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrelton Simmons.
Here it comes. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
And he got him.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mike Trout is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Angels are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Alvarez.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 25.
Now batting, number 25. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Justin Upton now. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Upton, or simply J-Up. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Craig Biggio. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
The designated hitter, Craig.
Here's the pitch. This is popped up. Simmons is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just
high and deep to center field. Trout looks up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here's George Springer. In the air now out to left field. On the move is Upton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Jones is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 Houston. Stepping in, Taylor Ward, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Batting eighth, the right fielder,
Into the box, Jahmai Jones. He swings and grounds it to short. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
batting ninth, the catcher, number 19.
And now for the Angels, number 19. He stands in for the first time in this one. Greinke looks in. Here comes the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels held in check there. They trail here 4-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Here's the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here's Michael Brantley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Pitch is popped up. Bagwell has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready now, David Fletcher looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 27.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Mike Trout. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I got 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 4-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Number 43 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. In now, Yordan Alvarez, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here it comes. Hit toward the right side. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Heading out towards shallow right. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. The tag gets 1. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Ready for another shot now, George Springer. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 on its way. Biggio, the runner at third. Altuve is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Number 19 gathers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So digging in now, Jeff Bagwell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Number 25 has got it, and the side is retired. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Astros 5 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Around first, digging for two. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Number 25.
Stepping in now, number 25, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 0-1, a swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
At the plate, Taylor Ward. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at bat, Jahmai Jones. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Oh, and 2, here it is. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Just hung in there on that one. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Popped high in the air. Correa moving to his left, and that retires the side. Angels strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Top half of the 6th.
Leading off for Houston, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. No hits to this point. In the dirt here. A pause and the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And no one will get this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And there's his first base hit in this one. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Gary Sanchez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more.
One ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Down the left field line and deep. Into the stands. He got it.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh.
The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he fouls this one off. Two down, runners at first and second. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jones is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Astros leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Striding in, number 19. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's upstairs.
In there, and it's even at 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box now, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Look out, 2-0 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. George Springer is on deck. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Matt Andriese is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's gone 2 for 6. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Roll, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Taken in by Simmons. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run on 4 base hits. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels nothing. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Mike Trout.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Brantley is there, and on 1 pitch Trout is retired.
The third baseman, number 6.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Now at the plate, number 25. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Brantley. He's around first, heading for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Now at the plate, Justin Upton. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Contrary to the usual strategy of working the count, they've been jumping all over the first pitch they're seeing, and that has translated into a bunch of hits, and more importantly, runs on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. In now, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
So now to the plate, Craig Biggio, as he'll take a look at ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now that second base, Jose Altuve.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. And they won't get him at third as they've moved runners to the corners now with just one away.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Heading out towards shallow right. Jones has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. So coming to the plate, Jeff Bagwell, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels nothing. Ready now for LA, Taylor Ward. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Joe Smith is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Joe Smith.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Smith has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Jahmai Jones is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, number 19. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Angels are gone in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Carlos Correa. And it's fouled away. Mayers, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And that misses 1-1. One and two.
One ball.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is popped up near second base. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And they hold a 7-0 lead. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. The 0-2 delivery.
Outside, that's the ball.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep. Mike
Trout is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Out of play. Angels down to their last strike. Full count. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Another one sent foul.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, Deoder. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Greinke gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jaime Barria was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Houston Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they destroyed the Angels 7-0. At the start of the day, the Angels are in last place in the AL West, while the Astros are atop the division. The Seattle Mariners picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-2. As of today, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central, and the Mariners are in second place in the AL West. The Minnesota Twins finished off a 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-2. In the standings, the Twins are in first place in the AL Central, and the Athletics sit in second place in the American League West. The Rangers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 3-2. As of right now, the Rangers are in fourth place in the AL West, while the Rays sit in fourth place in the American League East Division. The Yankees launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-2. At the start of the day, the Yankees sit atop the American League East Division, while the Blue Jays are at the bottom of the division. The Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-4. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox sit in third place in the American League East Division, and the White Sox sit in third place in the American League Central. The Detroit Tigers bested the visiting Indians 3-2. Heading into the day, the Tigers are in fourth place in the AL Central, while the Indians are atop the division. The Braves totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-5. As of today, the Braves sit in third place in the National League East Division, and the Marlins are second in the division. The New York Mets pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pulled away from the Nationals 6-0. As of right now, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East, and the Mets are atop the division. The Phillies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they stomped the Brewers 7-1. At the start of the day, the Phillies are in third place in the NL East, while the Brewers sit in first place in the National League Central Division. Chris Bryant had 3 hits in the contest as the Cubbies got the best of the Diamondbacks 3-1. In the standings, the Cubs are in fourth place in the NL Central, and the Diamondbacks sit in third place in the National League West Division. The Cincinnati Reds amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-2. As of today, the Pirates are in second place in the NL Central, and the Reds are second in the division. The Orioles combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-3. Heading into the day, the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division, while the Orioles sit in second place in the American League East Division. The San Diego Padres earned the 3-game series sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-2. At the start of the day, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West, and the Padres are second in the division. The Los Angeles Dodgers completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 6-3. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. Entering the day's action, the Giants sit in 4th place in the National League West, while the Dodgers are atop the division. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the AL Central, Jose Marmolejos had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Mariners to a victory over the White Sox 14-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-1. The Boston Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Rays 7-5. The Bronx Bombers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-3. The Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-5. Nelson Cruz was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Twins downed the Tribe 4-2. The Friars launched 3 home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-1. The Miami Marlins put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 7-4. The Philadelphia Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got a walk-off win against the Blue Jays 2-1. The Reds got the best of the Brewers at home 7-6. Jacob Stallings drove home 3 runs as the Pirates got a win over the Cubs 8-5. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-2. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. Brandon Crawford picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 3-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.